you all know about Peabody Coal Mine in Arizona. You know, they relocated about 12,000 Navajos to get to the coal. They actually committed terroricide. You know, with those blasting going on, there's actually bombs being blasted to get to the coal. Our graves have been desecrated, you know, and it's an abomination of the United States government allowing that to happen, and public officials allowed it to happen. Our own Navajo government allowed it to happen, and now we're dealing with people that don't have no place to go, they're homeless. And so, in looking back, in retrospect, these deals happened back in the 60s, where a lot of our own people, our elders, didn't know what's going on in Window Rock. So today we have the same enemies. The same enemies are the 1%. The 1% that control this energy here. And for us to take it back, we have to get involved in the political arena. We got to make sure that our people that we put in there are going to reflect what we want in a society, in a clean, healthy society. And I think it's very important that we have these conversations every evening at the dinner table, with your relatives, with the faith-based communities, with the unions. You know, we just got to get more and more conversations and long-term strategies, instead of doing these reactive actions that I've been doing this since 1969 when we took over Alcatraz. So I'm kind of getting old. I'm a grandmother now too, so I'm trying to teach these young people that get these tools. We just did a training at IAIA with some Navajo students and some students from IAIA with Google Earth. They got trained on how to identify on the map where are these coal mines are, where are the uranium mines, where are the water sources, and start telling their stories with the facts. And a very powerful image, you know, showing these images it has a dramatic impact on people. And that's what we're doing to arm our youth with the tools that's going to have them take the message. Because another 30 years, it takes 30 years to build a movement. And climate justice hasn't really settled in a movement mode. So we have another 30 years. But we don't know if we're going to make that 350 either. So we're in a state of emergency. And I think if we declare a state of emergency for our survival as human beings, you know, we can wake up what's going on in Santa Fe, what's going on in the counties, what's going on in Washington, D.C.,